Hey my pretty Glamsters, I'm back. So when we are done with that, we're just going to prep the eye for our falsies and we're going to come in with our mascara. It doesn't matter the length of the mascara, and just make sure that the mascara that you use for your eyes is safe. Ne? Yeah, we don't want that mascara when the chip falls inside the eye. You want to run away from life. Now I'm going to come in with that step. Most people use the concealer, and somebody said no foundation under the eyes. Guess what? I am coming in with this foundation under my eyes because I used a primer under my eyes. I don't like ashy under eyes, you know those ashy under eyes where the eyes just look too white. I think that looks very nice on yellow boned ladies. It mustn't look white, okay? I think it's really up to you guys. I think it's really up to you. Let me not say mustn't. I'm using my foundation brush to clean everything underneath here and to sculpt my face. And I'm going to apply some here as well. And I'm going to apply some here and on my nose. And remember, the forehead. Okay. They said foundation, no foundation under eyes, as if it's a rule. And I told you makeup doesn't have rules. So I'm going to be breaking them. And I'm also going to show you the result of what goes down if I break the makeup rules. Now I am going to create a nice line here. I'm gonna clean the eyeshadow. Please, we don't want eyeshadow here. This is not an eyelid. This is not an eyelid. We don't want eyeshadow here. I'm gonna clean to sculpt, and we're gonna do the same on the other eye. Now remember, I promised you that I'm going to shape my brows with my foundation. Don't say I don't keep my promises. I'm doing it now. Watch. You see? Now I'm not going to stress much on how the brows are twins or sisters or cousins, because I told you the hairstyle that I'm wearing currently is fringe, so it's going to ruin my brows anyway, okay? You see how much I love Maybelline? I love Maybelline. I don't know, why do people need all these layers and layers and layers of makeup, whereas we have Maybelline foundation? Why? Maybelline is everything. Maybelline is concealer, Maybelline is foundation, Maybelline is lipstick, darling. Yes. Now I'm going to take my beauty blender. I'm going to turn it on the other side. Remember, we used the other side for the dark mousse. Remember that, okay? Remember that. Now this step right here, darling, I am done blending, which most of you are very allergic to doing. I don't know why you're allergic to blending. I'll never understand, but I've just blended my Fit Me foundation. I look good. I don't look like a ghost. I don't look like I just woke up from the dead, right? But if you have a condition or a situation where your under eyes are really dark, it's right here where you can introduce your concealer under your eyes. But I don't have dark under eyes, and I'm going to the office, and by the time I am done finishing this, my boss will be removing the register from the register table, and I will be freaking 30 minutes late. So I am going to skip this step. But if you have an extra 15 minutes of blending, you can, okay? You can go in with this step. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. The only thing that I am going to do is to apply this here, because I'm going to contour, okay? So the residue, do you know what is a residue? That is left here is what I am going to use on the bridge of my nose. I'm not going to press more out. I'm not going to a gala event, award ceremony where I am nominated for the best makeup artist worldwide, where I will be receiving an award and all the studio lights will be on my face. No, unless you're going there, you are allowed to put a whole lot of this. But right now, we're going to the office, and your office is just as this dark. It is, darling. See, my line is very skewed. My Life with the concealer ends here, okay? Unlike many of you that are makeup abusers that I am soon going to arrest, I hope you have lawyers. And I want to blend this with a brush, okay? Hopefully it works. Yes, do you remember this brush? This is the brush I used up here before everything. This is the brush I used to apply that banana powder with. Yes. Now I'm going to take this brush and blend this. I'm not going to drag it, okay? I will tell you when are you allowed to drag, but right now you're not allowed to drag. You're going to dab, ne? Dab and blend. Remember that. Write it down in your book. Dab and blend. We're gonna take our beauty blender and blend some more. Lightly. Watch. You see what I did? Did I remove the product? No, I didn't. Did I blend the product? Yes, I did. Remember this brush? This is our dark application brush. Remember we used it to apply our contour powder on top of our eyes as a transition? We also used it to apply the dark brown eyeshadow. Now we are going to clean the brush. Always make sure that you have, always use this. You see this spot on your wet wipes? I use this to clean my brushes like this. You see? You see? Right. If you can't see this, then we have to go to Specsavers and book an appointment for you so that you can get specs. And if specs don't work, I don't know. I really don't know. You are blind. You are blind. Now, we're coming back with it, right? We are coming back with it. Make sure your brush is dry because it will be a bit wet from there. And I know somebody a long time ago during a COVID lockdown, someone told you that your brushes must be damp. Please, 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 we're not canvassing here. Your face is not a canvas. We don't need to paint it. Ne? Please. Now, I hope you remember that. Watch the movements that I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to drag, ne? But it's going to look as if I'm dragging, but it will be mini circle movements to contour my nose. Mini, because I have an African nose and I want it to look snatched, ne? Yes. But if yours is already snatched, then you can drag. You're allowed to drag if you have an English nose. You're allowed to drag. You see what I did there? You see what I did there? Okay. And then turn your brush. With the same brush, I'm going to blend this out. With the same brush. If you refer back to the notebook, if you have been writing notes as I was speaking, you will learn that there is a place where I said you don't use this to blend. But now, you are allowed to use it to blend. Don't get confused. Honestly, I catch you walking around at MTN or Bree Taxi Rank looking like this. I'm going to arrest you. Alright my honeys, please excuse the light. The weather is becoming very bad and I am using a lot of natural light. Now, I'm not happy with my blending. I don't know if you are happy with it. But I just wanted to show you what I did here. I joined my contour line with my eyeshadow. That's what I did here, okay? I joined my contour line with an eyeshadow. It is an option. But the idea of you taking your contour line up to your brow, what are you intending to achieve? Listen, I can only forgive that if you have a very big round face. If you're a chubby lady with, it's not most of the time you find a chubby lady with an extra large forehead, okay? But I am willing to forgive you if you're a chubby lady. If you're not chubby and you have an oval face and you have an African nose and you drag the contour, I will arrest you. I will arrest you and I will give you a life sentence. I did say makeup doesn't have rules, but please study the shape of your face, study the shape of your nose. Alright, now let's continue blending until we get what we want. Et voila! This is how my nose contour looks. I'm going to come in again with a blend. Always, okay? Especially if you're a beginner. Make this your best friend, okay? It's not going to kill you. It's not going to give you an allergy rash. Now, did I remove the product? No, I didn't remove the product. Did I blend well? Of course, the blend is seamless. 100% seamless, okay? This is how it should be. Now, this is a rule, okay? I know I said makeup does not have rules. This is a rule. I hope you heard me. Beautiful Glamsters. You have seen my contour powder by now. This is what I'm using as a contour powder. It's a bit dark though. I am tempted to go with, hold on a second, production break. Okay, let's go on a commercial. Now for my contour, I'm going to come in with this contour palette from FNF, Foshini. Yeah, it's the Foshini group. Yes, Foshini group. And I'm going to take or get the darkest shade there. You see, not the darkest, no, the dark brown here. Okay, I'm going to get the dark brown. And I'm going to use it as contour because I want this look to look as natural as possible. If I use my LA Lab, which I use for eyeshadow and nose contour, it's going to look too dark, too intense, and it's going to force me to go for that complicated face beat that I don't want to do. Now, we're going to contour from the beginning of the ear, right here. Your contour doesn't have to drag up to here, guys. The things you show us, especially ladies with faces that are already snitched. I don't know why you do that to yourself. You've got a thin face like mine, but you're treating it as if it's a round face, and I don't know why you do that. Why? Now, I'm going to contour the outer part of my face. Now, your contour comes up to here, from where your ear begins to where your ear ends. Meaning, this triangle here has to be contoured. Ne? Wangudwa. Do you hear what I'm saying? Uyangizwa. Thank you. It ends here. Don't bring your contour here. I don't know what is a contour doing on the apples of your cheekbones. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. Now, this part is very important to contour. And you know why. You know why. I don't have to explain. Because some of you, your makeup is like it was applied, hand applied, you know, and it leaves lines there. So just in case you did that kind of a mess, this contouring here will fix it, okay? And you can drag, you can dab, it's really up to you. You don't have rules. So for that, I'm going to be coming in with my OPL compact powder. It's a compact powder, okay, from Black OPL, and I am using these because I'm going for the under eyes now, all right? Yes, you do that. They're not crazy when they do this. You do it. You do it as well. I don't know why should you do it, but you do. I'm kidding. I do know why. But anyway, let's do it. Let's stop discussing and do it. Okay. We are setting the foundation or the concealer. Okay. I use the compact powder. If you use a concealer, you can go in with your benai or banana powder. Banana powder is used for baking, but there are people who use it for setting. If it does well for you, you can use it. I won't arrest you for that, okay? So I'm going from the FF palette still. I'll be coming in. I don't want anything too shiny, okay? I want like brown bronzer effecting. So I'm going to come in with this rosy pink and a bit of gold. I'm going to mix the gold and the rosy pink, like this, okay? Yeah, I'm going to dip them together. It's so pigmented, like you can underestimate it from the brush because it doesn't show, and I'm using the brush I use for contouring because I want that bronzy effect. So I'm just gonna go, yeah, and then I'm going to stamp a little because I don't want to scare people at the office looking all shiny. No, so just for glow, you see, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. But if you are your blush girl, because I skipped the blush face, you see, I didn't apply a blush. It's okay. I have highlighted. Can you see what I did here? I took chances, like most of you like doing. I highlighted and I forgot to blush. Now, this is what you do in this case. I'm going to grab my blush here, because I don't want anything drastic. But if you're a blush girl, I'm not a blush girl. I guess that's why I skipped the stage, okay? Especially with this, undercover makeup look. I don't use blush. I really use blush when I want to look sophisticated. But we can break the rules. I'm going to take this. It's light orangish, you see, but you can, with blush you can go any color, man. You know your blush, right? So I'm going to grab this one and I am just going to, it doesn't destroy anything, okay? Look, I'm still well blushed. I don't like blush because I don't like cheekbones, okay? But yeah, I can't really skip the rules with that one because then I'll look like I just, they just digged me up from my grave. They disturbed my peace while I was resting in peace. So this is when it's all said and done, I'm going to come in with my Clinique compact powder. It's called compact makeup, and with this I'm going to set the rest of my face. And I don't care what is your grandmother tissue, but you have to use a fluffy brush for this, a big one, okay? I don't care who said what. Please, if I catch you using this on what I will do to you, I will give you a life sentence. So I'm just gonna, and I'm going to set the rest of my face, even on top of the blush, on top of your highlighter, unless if you are using a very cheap highlighter that gets removed easily by anything and everything. So I'm just going to set the rest of my face with my powder, and watch how all the lines of the demarcation disappear. You see, even the one that was between the contour and the lighter foundation or the concealer, in your case, because I know you are obsessed over concealers. So we're going to remove those lines. And this is the only time you are allowed to drag or to use this movement, okay? Because you are dusting everything off, okay? You are dusting all excess off, yes. And you're removing all the nasty lines. Now everything looks perfectly blended together. I don't look like a ghost, do I? No, I don't. And do I look natural? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. If you cannot see that, then it's really up to you. So I'm going to experiment with this Revlon lip stay. It's a colorless limitless matte. I love using it as a lip liner. I also have a darker one, but I'm not finding it. I'm sure it's somewhere in my handbag because it's my favorite, okay? And then I'm going to come in with this LA Lab matte liquid, okay? They always say liner first. I've never agreed, but for content's sake, I'm going to line first. So let's go with the liner. Oopsie. My dear, if you are a beginner, you will do what I did here. But if you are a pro, you would have figured a way of lining your lips without messing them up. Then we're coming in with my red. That was maroon. I don't know what is the formal name of the color. It's a 015 Hype Girl bracket N. There's an N in the bracket. So I don't know if it's N for neutral or N for natural. I don't know. Here we go. Liner first or lip gloss first, it's really up to you, but the results are the same. Now, do you remember this brush, the one that we used to set the liquid liner? There's a black eyeshadow residue on this brush. I'm not going to eyeline, okay, on my gel line. I'm going to use this residue to line the under part of my eye, because I don't have time. So I'm just gonna do this, right? And this. The reason why I'm just doing half, I want my eye to open up because I have small eyes. But if you have bigger eyes, you can go all the way up to your tear lens, okay? But I'm just gonna do half, okay? I'm gonna come in with my mascara from the Foschini group. I love this mascara. I love their small brush because it's good for underneath your under lashes. Yeah. Now my fancy community of Glamland. While I'm waiting for the lash glue to get a bit turkey, dry up a little, okay, I'm going to come in with this last but not least step, and I have my Moisture Surge face spray from Clinique. You can either use this as your moisturizer or you can use this as your setting spray. The glow. This is a glow galore. Like, even if you use your cheap makeup, but if you're going to invest in an expensive setting powder and a setting spray, darling, you have won. You have won. You have passed your makeup exam with 101%, and I will be gladly happy to mark your paper. Now, let's go in with. Oh, it feels so good. It is so refreshing. Well, now lashes are nice and turkey. We're gonna place them on the eye. Careful you don't lose your eye. You don't lose your eye, guys. If you lose your eye, please don't come here and say the Flemprenier said I must put it inside my eye. I didn't say that. Now watch what I do right now. You're gonna hold your mirror. Some people use a compact mirror. Do you know what is a compact mirror? This is a compact mirror, okay? It depends on how much zoom in you need, okay? I use my big mirror, I use the compact mirror either way. So I'm just gonna take my mirror and place my lashes. Ooh, this glue that I just used is not doing me well. Okay. You win! Now there's something I forgot to do. I forgot to highlight the nose. Me, I'm going to jail. Me, I am getting demoted from being the prosecutor of the makeup artistry court. How did I forget to highlight the nose out of all things? Eh? Shut up, I did not forget. It is the last step. Highlighting, baby. Highlighting. Now, we're going back to this. Honestly, no matter how late you are, you gotta explain to your boss that I could not get out of the house without my nose highlight. Nah, your boss is not gonna fire you, don't worry. If they fire you, you know what to do. You know what to do. I will prosecute the hell out of that for unfair dismissal. Now, I'm gonna come with this light rosy pink. This has to be light. Night, morning, simple, go to everyday look. Wake up in the morning, put some on your nails. It's not a crime. It's really not a crime. But what I'm not going to allow is a straight line. I'm going to arrest you for. I don't care if you're late for work or I am going. If I catch you, I will give you a life sentence. Now. Ooh, doll. Just a little. If you don't mind, you can go here. But we're not going on a gala event. We're going to the office. So it's but you know what? I'll forgive you. I know you like looking glamorous. In this case, darling, you're forgiven. I will forgive you with a highlighter even if you put it all over your face. There's nothing I can do there. There is no act stated against blush and highlighter, okay? There is no act at all. So I can't prosecute you on that, doll. Okay, my pretty Glamsters. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so excited. This was so therapeutic. It was so relaxing. It was so refreshing. Even though it felt a bit weird because, it's been long since I did this. So it feels kind of weird to sit here and talk to the camera. But I know I reached you. Yes, you, the beauty criminal. I told you what I'm going to do to you if I catch you, okay? But you can do justice for yourself and subscribe because I know you enjoyed this. Hello. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and do share to your friends. And please, do drop me a comment, okay? Do drop me a comment because I know you had nothing from everything that I said. And I will definitely repeat any step that you need help with, okay? Do drop a comment. I do love and appreciate some reaction to my pretty kingdom of the Glampreneurs. Holla, yes, darling. It is your one and only Queen B. From me to you, so much love. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Love you, bye.